Judgment here. We are in a hell level game with Merida here. She is about to hit level 82, but you're about to see the playthrough summary of her trip through Nightmare level. I thought I had set myself a demanding task by trying to play a self-found Boazon through the game, and that's the way it's turned out to be. Much of this video towards the end has concentrated on finding suitable gear for her to tackle hell level. The original source material here ran about an hour and 11 minutes, and it's been a real job to edit it down to what you're about to see. The Magic Find video, which I normally post at the end of each month, will be correspondingly a fair bit shorter because much of my time has been devoted to steering Merida through both normal and Nightmare levels. Here are the significant decisions I had to make for Merida throughout Nightmare level. Let's have a look. What do we got here? Okay, let's advance a bit here. 58 for the mesh belt. What do we got at the moment? 51. Oh, Battle Branch. 128 to 217. I think we're going to be better off with what we've got, in all fairness. Oh, a bill. An ethereal bill. 35 to 137. 13 up. We're still sticking with that one. Is this a better stealth? Yes it is. Right, do that. Right, okay, it's done. Let's have the sapphire. Let's just go straight.
The caravan. Good evening.
Greetings.
And that's all we need to do, isn't it, to bug Andariel? Oh, reflex bow. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Alright, I'm happy to put the points into dexterity, but we're going to lose the run walk. Yes, I got run walk from the arm and also from the boots. Yes, it's actually less damage. So let's do that. We can always do Ort Eth in another bow. Rite of passage. I have to say that's rather uninspiring. I'd take the Sanders boots over those. Three socket mask. I think that will do. We've got so many runes. A Thol, an Ort, a Ral. Oh, well there's the highest rune possible from the Countess's rune drop tables in Nightmare level, but I cannot get a soul rune. That's actually pretty ordinary. We are running back in normal level here just for chip gems to upgrade particularly Thol runes to get to Ammons and Ammons to get to souls.
I'll put that to good use.
Actually it's a fair bit of extra damage.
I'll put that to good use.
Maxim goes, actually we're going to go with that. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we're going to hire Durga, the offensive merchant. That should give us Might Aura.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Right. Oh, Arbalest, Langabriza. Trouble is it's a magic find weapon. I'm not certain that's going to give us too much extra damage. Yes, we're having that knockback. No, we're using that. Alright, guided arrow, 88 to 420. Oh no, that's a lot more. No, the maximum is nearly, the minimum's a little bit more, maximum's nearly double. And we've got some lightning damage as well. Our magic find is now 134. Oh, there's the blast bar. Good. 67 to 217. 1912. I think we're better off with what we've got. Got it. Jeez. Have a look at this though for silliness. I must have spent about 3 or 4 hours on Sunday hunting down the runes for Ammon, El, Ith, Tur, Sol, 2 sets of them for the rune word honour. But when I had a close look, and I did not find 1 soul rune, by the way. 2 soul runes you can see there are the result of finding 3 Ammons and I think 10 Thol runes at one stage. But when I had a look at the rune word honour, it's only for melee weapons and doesn't go in bows. Nah, it's just the Great Marsh again, isn't it? Oh, Zazabi helm. I think we can give that to mercenary.
I'll put that to good use.
I think we say goodbye to the Biggin's bonnet cap. Is it through here? Oh, it is too. Alright, we've arrived. Okay, second try. In fact, I think we can just drop that dexterity charm. We're doubling up on the cold damage. We don't need that. I don't think we need that dexterity charm anymore. Looks a significant increase. We'll hang on to it.
That to good use.
Now if you'll just stay there. We'll see what we can do. What's the magic find at the moment? 134. Oh, it's the... Now what do we got here? The Saigon armour and the Ice and Heart shield? Indeed we have. But we're swapping to chance guards for the last few shots. This is the last thing of the evening. Okay, what do we get? Goblin toes. Ringmail that we've already been... That's the... oh, it's the Dark Glow. Certainly used that on mercenaries, but I think it's a bit underpowered now. But the Goblin toes. There's some crushing blow, isn't it? No run walk though, no resistances. But I think worth hanging on to. Okay, Dark Glow Ring Mail. Dark Glow Link Mail. Defense 294. Hey. Oh, and the Razor Switch. Yes, Josh, it's an excellent caster weapon. For a bower's on it, totally useless. The super chests in Lower Karast at Hell level have always been a well-known source of high runes, and I often run them myself with Chocolat, my Blizzard sorceress, for the purposes of obtaining crafting materials. But it always intrigued me as to whether the same chests in Nightmare level could also be regarded as a source of good gear. So I've been running Merida at the chests in Lower Karast for the last couple of days, and you're about to see the improvements that came from doing that. She is currently level 66, and the main aim of running Lower Karast was to obtain resistance gear for Hell level. The improvement in levels is mostly from running the Battle Maid Serena in Player 7 mode. Now I don't know if Merida has been extraordinarily lucky, but many of the drops you're about to see do not come from the chests. I would strongly recommend that if players decide to run Lower Karast in Nightmare level, that they not only open up the super chests, but also open up the corpses, stashes, hollow logs and other clickables within that area. Alright, here we go for another attempt at Hit Power Gloves. Dual Leech, only 10 attack speed though, that's a bit annoying, but they might be usable. Okay, there's one worth hanging on to. We are going to keep these and we're going to drop those, I think. Okay, here we go for a blood ring. Now that's one I wasn't expecting. There's the first skill charm, self-found at that. Now that I think is our first really good one. Well, here's an abject lesson as to why you should record every second of your play. I just thought I'd get rid of some excess gems by having a go at a blood amulet, and I've just created that. If we're prepared to drop the magic find that this amulet has, that is a vastly superior amulet with its life steal and run walk. Okay, grand charm we should start. We could arguably look at flawless skull. Heavy boots. Now there's an improvement. I've got a 22, so I'll hang on to that. We can always get those runes again. Yeah, that has done really, really well, but I think it's had its day. Large charm. I'm going to need something to replace the hit recovery. Breakpoint is 20. That may do very nicely. Well, I got a single socket Grim Helm last time, but off that armour rack, now there's a find. Now we're carrying the Dusk Deep with its all resistances 15. There's all resistances 18, a sizable boost to strength, dexterity in 18. That is a real find. And now it's questionable what I do with the Dusk Deep. That can be upgraded. Dusk Deep full helm. Dusk Deep bassinet.
I'll put that to good use.
No, he has more damage on with the Dusk Deep. Sanders boots. Now we're going to use those in place, but we need now another source of fire resistance. Still pretty even. 40, 60, 85 run walk. That will take it up to 110. Now there's a choice to be made. Put that on him and see what happens. Ice blink. Here's now the Ice Blink russet armour.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh, a unique ring. Now actually the mantled heel wouldn't go astray. And we get one. Ethereal, unsocketed partisan. Let's give it a go. Ammon, 2. 68 to 1. Okay, let's see what his damage is. 205 to 577.
Put that to good use.
287 to 574. We've lost attack speed. We've gained a little bit more damage. Matriarchal bow. Well, we're nowhere near using that. It's only +1 to skills. But I'm surprised to see that at nightmare level. Oh, there's 4 sockets for passion, but unfortunately not the right bow and not enough skills. Oh, another foul rune. Well, I didn't think I'd get 1 foul rune for Lionheart, but there's the second one. Rare ring. 3% mana steel. Now I thought I'd done really well to get 2 foul runes for Lionheart, but there is Shale Co Neff for Melody. 2 sockets. I think we can spare an Ort Sol there for a better lure. I wonder how much better I'm going to do than the Natalia helm. So what we might do for the moment is just plonk that there, and we won't use the runes just yet. Small charm. Jeez, they keep dropping. Well, I now have 5 lum runes, and I wasn't really expecting to get one, so I have all the tries at smoke. I have 2 tries each at smoke and Lionheart. Well, the runes just keep going up. I thought I was lucky to get a lum rune, then I got 2 fowls. Well, there's a limb, and that raises 2 possibilities. One is the rune word treachery, and the other one is the rune word passion in a 4-socket Amazon specific bow. Better than that one. Strength we don't particularly need, we can always put more points in, but 58 to mana, well, we'll conclude that one's better. Oh, the Face of Horror. An ethereal Face of Horror. I'm not certain that's going to be an improvement to the mercenary, but I'll have a look.
I'll put that to good use.
It causes monsters to flee. I'm not all that fond of, but that's an item I wanted much earlier on. But I think at this stage we can give it a miss. Couple of runes there, was there? Yeah, oh, another lum. Another lum. Oh, another co. Oh, goblin toes for the 2nd time. Arm of King Lyric. We won't do this in Go Mule. This is her first self-found character, and the drops have been, in my opinion, quite amazing. There are 2 full sets of runes for the rune word honour, which I'm hoping to put in a mercenary weapon. And I thought I'd struggle to get lum runes, but I found a stack of them. In fact, I've got 3 extra over here. So I've set aside 2 sets of runes, each for the rune words Smoke, Lionheart, and also I found some co-runes. So there's 2 sets for Shale, Cone, Neff for Melody, and the highest rune so far was dropped from a regular lurker in Nightmare level is a Lem rune. So I've set aside Dole, Ort, Eld, Lem, and that's the rune word Passion, which we can either put in a bow or we can put in a mercenary weapon. Now, having found a Lem rune, that also raises the possibility of treachery. So she has 4 characters for the thing she's found. This one is essentially just full of excess jewels, but over here are 4 attempts each at a blood ring and a blood amulet, various charms that she has found, and yet more spare gems which we'll use to roll charms. 8 attempts at the socketing formula for armour and 8 attempts at the socketing formula for weapons. There are heavy braces for hit power gloves. There's some battle boots, but I need an Ethrune. I've certainly got the rest of the materials, which is a ruby and a jewel, and something that dropped is an ethereal ancient armour. We're going to try and put some sockets in that and see if that will suit the mercenary. And this is essentially the gear she's found. We upgraded the Dark Glow ring mail to link mail, mage plate, which starts dropping somewhere in Act 5 of Nightmare level, would I think be a better alternative. And there is arguably the Hell level amulet. Some rings. There's another crafted ring and some various gloves. There's the Night Smoke belt upgraded to a mesh belt. The chance guards that fell from Duriel in normal level. There's a 2 to crossbow skills, 18 magic fine pair of hit power gloves, but unfortunately no attack speed. There's some attack speed dual resistance gloves. The Beast Brogue's mesh boots. There's some magic fine light plated boots, but unfortunately only 1 resistance. There's 2 handy resistances but no run walk. So that's where she's sort of up to, just a mountain of stuff that dropped in Lower Karast. We have to compare that with the other one. That's not bad. It's an amulet. Oh, a foul rune. That's a bit disappointing. If they had run walk on them. Oh, there it is. I don't know what the limit of what can drop in here, but there's another limb rune. Oh, the Tarnhelm. 46 magic find. Let's have a look at that ring too. Still, I like the ring. Oh, a soul rune. Now they're the Sanders gloves. So we've got the boots. So they're attack speed gloves, if nothing else. But do we get as a set? But I don't think the set bonus are all that. 50 defense. Nah. Okay, here we go. We want 3 sockets. We get 3. Oh, a unique ring. The unique ring is a 23 Nagel ring. Wouldn't have even thought it would be possible in Nightmare level, but okay. Evidently it is. 211 we can give a miss. Took me ages to get a 222, but okay, there is a Tal Rasher. Lidless eye. Circlet we'll definitely have a look at. Now that's interesting. Lifesteal 17 and 57 lightning resist. Blackleech blade. Well, that's certainly a bigger weapon than what he has. Well, actually perhaps not. That's got crushing blow. Total 1434 damage.
Put that to good use.
So there's marginally more damage with the ethereal partisan, but this may have attack speed. Let's swap them over for the moment and see how they go. Oh, meat scraper. Okay, 230 to 915.
Put that to good use.
298 to 1104.
Put that to good use.
So a fair bit more damage with the Blackleech blade. That's a slower weapon, but the 30 increased attack speed gets past another breakpoint for 6.5 frames per attack, so we'll stick with that one for the moment. Grand Charm. Been hunting for one, and I've got, not only that, I've got a full one. Oh. Titan's Revenge, had that been Lycander's aim. Yeah, we need a bigger damage weapon. If we get, oh there we go, what defense do we get? 253. Right, 1 socket is useless, 2 we go for smoke, 3 we go for Lionheart. We get, oh, okay, well I just have to hunt for another mage plate. Actually, we're going to exchange it for that. Cuirass we could arguably try and socket. We get 3. Oh, I would have been glad to see that in early days. Dimok's Hue. Ceremonial Bow. +2, 20 attack speed. Hit causes monster to flee, 18%. So this looks a replacement, people. Damage, 108 to 252. 153 to 252. So it's clearly a bigger damage bow, though we're lacking the run walk. Got cold damage in its own right. No, that's a replacement, people. We're going to use that one. And there's the Immortal King belt. We're going to hang on to that. I don't want to really give up the Mavina belt because of its run walk and its mana steal. Oh, a limb rune. I thought I'd struggle to get a lung. Oh, there's the Mavina gloves. No, strength 88. What do we get for a set bonus? 20 to strength. Keep them. I'm not certain we need them. All ballista. Socketing time. I think I'd like 2 sockets. 3. Shale. Co. Neff. So the damage is about the same, but we're going to get massive damage to undead. Oh, edge bow. Sky strike, isn't it? Alright, got it. Skin of the Viper Magi. Now there's a way to get resistances up. 25 is actually pretty ordinary. No, I'm going to toss that, folks. Ogre Axe. Oh, Ethereal Ogre Axe. Unsocketed. He's not going to have enough strength to use it. There's no way knowing he's going to have that much strength yet. Oh, he can use it. We're going to have a go at socketing that. Oh, because he's got on the Lionheart. We get 3. That's definitely a bigger weapon. Okay, Shale. 2 Ammons. That's a total of 1,092. So that's a total of 1,174. Pierre Tombali, 112 to 242. Oh, it's actually a bigger damage weapon. No lifesteal on it. 55% deadly strike. Oh, Mage Plate. Mage Plate we want. Last time we only got 1. Here we go. We get 2 sockets. Oh, Ceremonial Low. Alright, how many skills? Oh, 1. Oh, Mage Plate again. 239, not as good as the other one. Only +1 to skills, but I've got that many tries at the socketing formula. I'll give it a go. 5 sockets, I don't know what I'd do with it. Okay, so it is possible. We did get all 5 sockets. We get 3 sockets. Small charm. No, that's well worth hanging on to. Oh, there's Mage Plate. Have a look at that Mage Plate. 261. That's a perfect non-superior Mage Plate. So we'll swap that with the other one. That's the Endless Hail. 30 to 76 knights, cold damage 4 to strafe. Right, we've got a quiet corner here. I'll show you the gear such as it is. Wonderful weapon, sort of up to about the middle of Nightmares, the Langer Breezer. Stealth Serpent Skin Arms. That was my first attempt at a prismatic amulet. I've got better already for hell level, but I've got some crafted amulets, but that was I thought was pretty spectacular for normal level. Sanders Boots, Nagel Ring, crafted ring with some lice steel and some bit of resistance. Crafted gloves with attack speed, double leech. But the 2 big finds were Natalia Helm and the Mavina Belt. The Mana Steel and the Run work on that's been really priceless, and the boosted dexterity. On switch, Melody Ballista's good as I've been able to find, and the Mercenary has an Ethereal Ogre Axe, which you can only equip by virtue of the Ethereal Lionheart cuirass and the Dust Deep Bassinet, and I'd like to replace that helm. I think you can do something better there. These 2 charms, now you'd put that on a high level Boazon in my opinion, and that dropped in lower cuirassed. And that charm's been useful. That one there will probably keep in hell level, and the others are just whatever I've been able to find. That's handy. It hit recovery, that'll stay on in hell level. Couple of, where's a magic find. Just so we're doing a respec, I've got 110 strength. Oh no, we've got him. Now there's a find. They're Gore Riders, aren't they? Full helm, we're back to the Dust Deep that he's already got.